Hi, everyone, and welcome to Abbey Research Reads. This week's book is called Convenience Store Woman, and it's written in the original Japanese by, and I'm checking my notes, Sayaka Murata, and it's translated into English by Ginny Tapley Takemori, who, according to the bio, spends quite a lot of her life translating works into Japanese, from Japanese into English, and I'm excited to start following more of the things that she has translated. This is a delightful little book, and I mean little by both the size. I think the one I got from the library was about this big, and brevity. It's only about 100 pages, but it packs so much into that story that I didn't even notice that there would have been anything missing. So we spend our time in the POV, in the first person POV of Keiko, who tells us up front that she is odd, that she is different, that she's always been different. The word that I would use is neuroatypical. She presents definitely in the tale as somewhere on the spectrum. She does not understand social cues. She does not understand the world in the same way that other people do. Her family constantly despairs over this. And like, for example, she tells a childhood story where there was a bird that died in their yard, and her mom wanted her to have a bird funeral, and Keiko was like, right, but we could eat the bird because we eat other birds, so why don't we eat the bird? And her mother was horrified. So this is the vibe that we get when we spend most of our time with Keiko. She's in her mid-30s, and according to everyone else around her, she should be married and she should have children and she should want these things. Well, the issue is that Keiko doesn't want these things. Keiko is a part-time employee at a convenience store, and I'll tell you, from being in Japanese convenience stores versus American convenience stores, I can understand why she loves the order so much, because first of all, everything in Japan is significantly more orderly than pretty much anywhere in the States, except maybe Dr. Aaron's office, which is very orderly. But there's a lot of routines and patterns that go into Japanese convenience stores. Oh God, I miss them. I was there for like a week and a half and I miss them. Versus like the kind of controlled chaos of a 7-Eleven or a Wawa or a Turkey Hill or Sheetz. Like, things are ordered for sure, but it's just a different vibe. Keiko thrives in this environment. She is essentially employee of the month all the time. And it's one of the reasons that she tells us that she is because she spends all of her time thinking about the convenience store. Everybody else in her life looks down on this. Everyone else thinks this is a terrible job and a dead-end job, and she should be ashamed of it. She loves it. She loves it because it gives her order and purpose, and she doesn't ever have to guess how to interact with people. She's been given a script. She's been given a purpose. She's been given exactly how to interact with every single person she interacts with every single day in a way that is completely freeing for her. In terms of empathy building reads, this may be one of the highest I've ever recommended. It is hard to find a book that is so sharp in its point of view and so unapologetic and so well developed. I don't know anything about the author, and I wish I knew more. I'm going to be doing some more deep dives. I finished this fresh and I wanted to get this video recorded so I could make sure to get it to you guys in this week as we're spending the whole week thinking about Japan. But this is another example, a little bit like the movie that we're watching this week with you guys, of just a great chance to sit in the art of another place. Again, it's called Convenience Store Woman. It's by Sayaka Murata. It's translated by Ginny Tapley Takemori, and all the links to buy it on Bookshop, to if between now and when we post this, if I can find any more links about the author, or even about the translator and how to kind of track down more of their works, I certainly will. I really recommend this. If you end up reading it or have read it, can you come back and tell me what you think about it? Because this is one of those books that I'd like to talk about with other people, but no one I know has read it. So I found it on a Book Riot list. Thank you, Book Riot. And I need to know more people that have read it. Anyway, that's it for this edition of Abbey Research Reads. We'll see you guys next time.